Hello, Revo.
Oh, hello, man.
And enjoy. Alright, hope you enjoy it.
Yo, hello, man.
And enjoy. Alright, both of you enjoy it. Yeah, take it away.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this ARCHIETHON. I'm here, Revolucion, gonna do this Sonic Heroes speedrun run with me commentating Joey.
Hello everybody, I go by Joey or Freefall. I've also run this game, however I've not run Team Dark, so a lot of this is going to be new to me as well, but I can talk about kind of the game mechanics as a whole and loosely know what Revo's doing.
Yeah, I
some
think
of these
actually
crazy skips we're gonna see.
Honestly, when I talked to Joey, I thought that it was the perfect fit for this because he's really good at every single team. Except maybe Dark, he's just new at it. He promises that actually he's gonna learn Dark. But in the meantime, he can be surprised about some of the things I can do. So, okay, I don't know,
Absolutely.
let's do this. So, are we ready to begin? I mean, I am ready. I don't know. Ben?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'm gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to Sonic Heroes!
So yeah, this game has a lot of cool movement. As you might already know, the game has 3 different characters you're able to play as. Shadow being speed, Rouge being flying, and Omega being power. And in a speedrun, as you might imagine, we spend a lot of time playing as Shadow, the speed character, but
In this
there
run,
actually is a
more
lot of...
Rouge, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More Rouge?
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a reason for that.
Right, so one of the defining glitches in this run is called a bot boost, which involves flight formation. So every time we see Revo do one of these crazy skips, he's going to be playing as Rouge for that. And it has to do with the way that you are able to take damage while in flight formation sets it up so that
Oh, damn.
you can
I
do
feel the
this
knife.
glitch that flies you across the level. Right there, Revo tried to do a light dash cancel off of a trail of rings and then glide around the stage, but it's very easy to die.
Yeah, it's actually a very new find, actually. I started using it like just this week. I tried to actually show it up, but well, it failed. Very important to actually start about talking about bubbles because here I have a very complicated one right in the beginning of the run.
Right. So there's a lot of factors that go into these, and this is actually one of the more difficult ones here. So you see he gets into flight formation, he damages Omega, and then Shadow. Let's go, he got it.
This is insane already.
Yeah, already off to an insane start. So that was the bot boost. It works because the game, if you damage Shadow in flight formation a very specific way, the game treats it as if Shadow is still in flight formation, even though he's on the ground. And when you start a flight in this state, the game tries to pull you back to wherever Shadow is, because it's trying to bring flight formation back together in a way. However, if you start a flight in this state and you happen to have a wall in between where you start the flight and where Shadow is, it ends up pushing you really quickly across the level. And so basically, whenever the level layout works out in such a way that you can start a flight, or you can start a bot boost and then cut through like the stage layout to save time, he's gonna be doing bot boosts, which in Dark ends up being a lot of the time because the levels are very long.
Oh, this is starting no well. I'm gonna reset the robots because I need another bubbles here. Oh, there was another. Hi. Okay,
Yep. So he just went backwards to despawn these guys and get them back into position. And see, you're gonna see he damages Omega, then Shadow, and speed boosts up here. And
This is the
tried to
very precise
boost.
one, yeah.
I'm not sure how far you were trying to go there.
Almost where the next Bulbous is, that is in the same spot as Team Rose.
Okay.
Right
Gotcha.
before
So
that.
almost to the turtle section then.
Yeah, no, it's before the turtle sections, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try to be less
Yeah,
sketchy this
so
How
a
many
lot of
lives
these
I have?
bot
Okay.
boosts,
I'm gonna try once more.
a lot of them vary in difficulty because there's a lot that goes into them. Generally, the way that you end up getting sent
Okay,
is
let's go.
nice. Let's go.
Now this is a risky play. I'm not taking the checkpoint, so this is dangerous.
Oh god. Alright. Yeah, the way you end up getting sent is dependent on the wall, like the direction of the wall. So this one, for instance, he's gonna get bot boost state and then go up against this flat wall, so it sends him straight out like this.
Damn it! That was so close!
Oh.
Okay, okay.
I think he was trying
I'm
to
gonna
go all the
do
way
a
to the
tactical
goal
retreat
ring.
for a second.
Sorry, what was that?
A tactical retreat. I'm gonna just start again, Ocean Palace. It's just a bit. So yeah, this is the reason because this speedrun is like super high risk, high reward because some of these tricks are really dangerous. It's like, if you fail, you may die and just keep a lot of checkpoints when you're doing this. So I pretty much just exited the story and enter again so I can get back my lives because I was having only one, and that wall boost at the end of Ocean Palace is a really huge time saver. At the point that actually dying and trying again is a lot faster than just going without it. If I get it, like, I don't know, within 3 attempts.
Yeah, I think I'll take this time to just point out that Team Dark looks a lot different nowadays, thanks to Revo, actually, because he's the one that found a lot of these crazy setups
this
that
time
we're
I'm
seeing.
gonna play it safer, so I'm just gonna move backwards here for this
Grab the checkpoint, yeah.
checkpoint. Okay, good. So if
respect
I
it.
get this in like within, I don't know, 3-4 tries, I'm still saving time or not doing it. Oh, this is already complicated because, well, I lost a minute in the previous attempt. So I'm actually setting up the robots here in purpose. I want this guy to be here, right here. No.
Yeah, so the other really important factor besides the way the wall faces is where Shadow ends up.
We get.
Nice, dude. Let's go. That is not easy to do at all.
Just gonna say, the estimate of this run is actually adjusted at this risk, so don't worry, we're still good. This is part of what we expect. The safe play on this marathon is the estimate, so far.
That is so crazy that you made it all the way to the end. Oh my god. But yeah, I was just saying, not only is the way the wall faces really important for bot boosting, but also where Shadow ends up.
Yes.
Because we're making Shadow take damage, and the position that he ends up when he takes damage is like very, very important.
Yes, there are
Sometimes
many
if
factors.
it's off even by a tiny little bit, you end up getting sent completely the wrong way.
Yeah, bubbles are a science by itself. I mean, there is a real lot to get into them. There are some easier bubbles, and I would say that once you master them, they're just part of the movement. But yeah, they have very special conditions. Oh, damn it.
Now, oh, he's going for crazy strats.
Yeah, of course. I have a very fast way to kill a Croc, and I like to use it, so I fail. Actually, there is a possibility that I can deal some kind of critical hit that is frame perfect, that actually can deal like up to 70 damage in only one cannon shoot. That's really crazy. But anyways, the backup is not really much slower than just a regular version of this fight, so I go for it.
Right.
Anyways, considering how volatile this category is, you can tell that it's not really making a big difference losing or saving 10 seconds here, so I just do it for the morale boost.
For sure, yeah. I mean, you still got 27. That's not even that bad.
That's not even that bad, and actually with the backup I can get like 22 or 23, depending on situations. But if it works, I can get 9 seconds, and I think the most consistent regular strat is something like 17 if too good, so yeah, it's a big win or big lose gamble. I love that style anyway, so... Okay, now it's time to actually chill out a bit, because these levels we don't have so many bell boosts. Just in case there is any donation?
Yeah, there is a donation. Actually, we have $6 from Green Elliot or Bobster saying just keep the number right. Thank you. And that's it. No.
Yeah, nice.
Absolutely keep them coming though. We definitely do want to see Mealheads or Pet in the Door. Both of them will be filled out as long as at the same time, right? So, yeah. Double incentive, I guess.
And so most teams right there are actually able to skip through this. They're able to skip forming this bridge. For whatever reason, it's very difficult with Team Dark, though. I think it has to do with their Rocket Excel speed being slightly slower. So Revo's just going to opt to form it normally.
Yeah, you can actually do it, but it's actually very risky because you need to get previous speed, then Rocket Axel and into kick. But if you do that, there is a high chance that you actually just get turned into a ball instead of kicking, and if that happens, well, you die. Also, you can bump in the sides of the bridge, and that makes you, well, that kills you. So same for
crazy.
This one. It's there's Dark Click here, but it's not really very reliable with Dark. For Team Sonic, it's really easy, but oh, and I got it actually. What? Just that normally I should try it before opening the door, so I just saved it a couple seconds instead of like 6.
Yeah, so you're able to clip through doors in this game if you get a Rocket Excel boost and then kind of roll as you go through the corner of them, or at least the corner of that one in particular. And Revo got it as the door was opening. So he could have gotten it without opening the door at all, but
yeah,
he just opened it and was like, well, if I get it as it's opening.
Yeah. Did I tell you that turtle bubbles are actually easy for Team Dark? Well, there you go, a demonstration. The thing is that although for the way I actually set up bubbles, it's very important the height of the power character. And Omega has to be very convenient height for turtles. For Team Sonic, Knuckles is actually very short, and that makes turtles to be a big nightmare to actually get the bubbles from them.
Interesting.
So
I didn't know that. Right here, he's gonna skip opening this cage by doing a
fly axel jump.
I'm actually not sure what it's called, but it's a frame perfect jump essentially.
Yeah, I heard it as fly axel jump. That's the term I actually
Flight Excel jump. Yep. So normally, when you're in flight mode and you're in the air, you can press A and Rouge will like boost upwards. If you happen to do this on the frame that you touch the ground, it actually gives you the full height
No, go back. Get back.
The boost would have given you, and then you can fly again after that. Also, that loop was hilarious.
Yeah, that loop is really cursive. Something about this game is that the difficulty of this game actually... Oh, don't die. Okay. The difficulty of the game actually, particularly for normal, probably is 3 things. First, that the actual movement is very complicated and you really want to get used to it. The second one is probably Bob Boost in this case, and the third one is what we call heroes moments. There are a lot of things that actually happen that are like completely out of your control, and they just happen because Sonic Heroes. This is the kind of game that you always have to expect the unexpected. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a huge part of a huge like aspect of skill in this game is just knowing all of the like shenanigans that can happen and just how to prevent them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There are a lot of places that
can happen.
You know that unexplainably you can like clip through the floor in some specific places. Well, you just jump over them. But if you don't know that, you're gonna get down eventually.
Yeah. There's a very infamous section in Bullet Station where you're in a train, and it's very easy. If you have enough speed and you're playing as a speed character, you could just clip right through the floor as you run past it. Like, that's just the perfect example of like knowing what to do. And then on certain loops, you don't want to like kick or gain too much speed because they can just like shoot you backwards. It's just little things like that.
Revo, do you could turn me up when you can? Apparently, I am very quiet.
My
Did you do that, Revo?
No. What did you say?
Damn, I must be quiet.
I am quiet, actually. Okay.
So I don't know if there's a bot boost coming up in this stage, actually.
Actually, there is one that I just decided to not do because it's really inconsistent. You don't really want to go for it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't save that much.
Yeah, that's true. There is a bot boost that a few teams can do on this level. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
It's weird. You wouldn't think that you could bot boost through an indoor stage, right? But it just so happens that you can in a certain spot.
There are some weak spots that were actually hard to find. So this is the question: should I go for the vertical ball boost?
It's up to you, man.
I'm gonna give it one try.
All right.
Because I don't have a checkpoint. That's an actually thing about here. Team Sonic has a checkpoint right here. This is a very experimental one. I'm just starting to use it in runs. So pretty much
one
this
thing
is weird.
you need to know about Revo is that he's very willing to try really insane tricks like this.
Okay.
Is this gonna work?
I think this is the right direction, yeah. Whew! Now I have to just wait and hopefully I'm gonna land after the elevator. Hopefully.
I think you're holding forward right now, correct? Or are you
Yes,
just
I am.
falling?
I'm totally am.
Okay. Yep. So he's holding forward and falling right now.
That was the cue.
And hopefully landing in. Oh, let's go, dude.
Should be good.
This should work.
Please land. Nice. Let's go.
Very nice. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's
is the very
basically at the
scary
end.
one. I'm
That's
gonna
wild.
need a team blast here. If I didn't have a, if I had a shadow level 3, I would have just kill the enemies, but I don't. So I'm gonna hug this checkpoint like my last breath.
Yep, and then this section is pretty much the same. There's gonna be some enemies he'll have to destroy in a few levels, but they end up going pretty quick. You saw he was able to jump off that pulley a little early and just fly the rest of the way up.
Okay, this is a kinda very good power plant, honestly. For marathon performance, definitely great. It helps a lot that I got a really nice first try ball boost.
That's funny that you weren't gonna go for it until I said something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People has donated so much for this marathon, and I feel like I really had to bring up with all the content.
Gotta give him a show, for sure.
Okay, I have a cutscene now after this short team fight, and I'm gonna actually take a look to this car after that.
Yeah, so there's the second type of boss fight coming out, which are team fights, and you might remember them being a bit of a pain in the neck, just because the other team tends to not die like as quickly as you'd like them to. But luckily for the speedrun, we have a lot of strats like that where we can manipulate them.
Yeah, they're
and
so
jump
funny,
off.
actually.
Yep. There's one in particular, fighting Team Rose as Team Sonic. You can just start the fight holding right, and they will fall right off of the level if you do that.
Oops.
But yeah, in other cases like that, simply switching to flight and then jumping at the right time will get them to fall off.
Okay, I do have a new Bulbous here, by the way. Another new one that I found like just the last week. So this is pretty much a big reroute of the entire level. It was a very different looking, yeah.
A brand new trick here.
Hopefully works.
What's nice about this one is that it's a bot boost again, but the stage is above you, or below you rather, pretty much the entire way. So even if Revo is a little bit short on this one, he can still land somewhere in the stage, hopefully.
Yeah, there is a dangerous spot, by the way.
It is possible to overshoot, though.
Yeah,
and
that
we
is
don't want that.
dangerous. Might be good.
I think it's funny the camera doesn't follow you for this one. And that
Okay,
looks
let's go.
perfect. Yeah, let's go, man. Awesome. And now here's another exploit with pinball table physics. So when you're on a
No,
pinball
Omega,
table,
don't die! Omega! Omega! Omega, what are you doing? Well, hero's moments for you.
hero's moment. Yeah, so right there, he was able to thundershoot Shadow and Omega over to the next section of the level. And because he's on a pinball table, you can switch to the character and just appear right where they are. Which in that case, unfortunately, was Omega right on the ledge, just falling off. So
I could have
hopefully
reacted
we
to
get a
that,
little more
to be
lucky
fair.
this time.
Okay, we're...
And another great one, wow.
I think. Okay. Yeah, we good, we good. There's a reason because I'm doing actually the LTS start now on this section. Oops, gonna use the dice for safety. Because there was a pinball table launch that was supposedly faster strat here. Okay, nice. Let's go.
There we go.
So, and it's this glide.
That's
This glide
so
is
cool.
actually insane and makes actually this route faster than the old pinball table launch.
Yeah, so something cool about this game that is not present in the adventure games with Light Dash is that you can act out of them like mid ring trail. So he just starts the Light Dash, immediately switches to Omega, and then jumps and glides, and he gets a ton of speed like that. It was actually when he went for way back in Seaside Hill that killed him, but that one went perfectly.
Hopefully we don't mess up this land. And there is a really funny clip from Joey doing this. Okay, we good. Yeah, that was amazing.
The hero's moment where I fell through the floor doing
Yeah,
that.
just keep it through the floor here, right next to the gold ring, and died. Especially when, in the moment he was saying that this game actually got him forever. Well,
Yeah, I was like, I'm never gonna stop playing this game. And then right after I say that, I fall through the floor. I'm like, never mind.
okay, Bingo Highway. This is actually a good, very good level to read donations in like 30 seconds because if things are going well, we're gonna have a really long time falling.
Yeah. So we don't have any right now, but we do have, in a few runs, we have Nia version 122 up. If we could get a $1.22 dono train, that would be great. Friendly reminder that the Pet Dog and Nia bigger incentive as well, both $500 away, a little less, 420 away actually to be exact. So, yeah.
Let's go.
Nice, let's go. Oof.
Yep, so I think we have another bot boost here
We do,
using
we do.
the jellyfish robot, which is pretty interesting. This one available to, I think, 3 different teams? Does Sonic do this one?
Yeah, Sonic can do it. It's faster, but for what I've been told, it's really complicated for Team Sonic. So I know if we're gonna see it in run soon, but I know where I'm going. By the way, I think I got way too straight, so I'm trying to go to the side. Hopefully, I'm gonna see something in the level eventually, but this is a really complicated bubbles.
This is where stage layout knowledge is extremely important because he doesn't have a lot to go off of. He can use the background for visual cues as to like where he thinks he has to fall, but until he sees the stage beneath him, there's no telling where you are.
I wonder if it's a good idea just restarting, because this might mean it's actually way too far. That was the end of the level, by the way, but it was in bad position, so I'm gonna just do it again. It's a big call, actually. Just I may make it. Nah, I'm not.
Yep. So not only is the direction you get sent very picky, like it can change a lot based on very tiny factors, but also distance as well. So you never know how far you went until maybe it's too late. In that case.
How did Shadow die? Okay, let's just use the door.
That's alright. We'll just go for it again. And this one should... Actually, I don't know how far you're trying to get with this one.
Okay, there are many results actually. There are many winning results from this wall boost. You can land right straight in the gold ring. That is my target actually. But if I get a short, and maybe, oh my god, I can already tell that was too straightforward. But I can actually land right before the last table and do the LTS strat, and that is actually faster than the old skip still.
Wow.
But yeah.
So you can essentially get to the end with this, but it seems seems like you can land in a number of spots.
It's very precise, yeah, and you need to pay a lot of attention the moment you activate the bob boost to see how the level layout is looking. I might be again too forward. Yeah, definitely too straightforward.
Yeah, but you
This
saw
is fine.
it's fine, yeah.
This is fine.
You saw that part of it is luring the robot into the right spot as well. So that's why he's going to the right of the glass, breaking it there, and then the jellyfish follows him over. He stuns it, and it should be set up perfectly.
That is actually critical for this to work. Some funny fact probably about this bob boost that actually is a thing that they share with Seaside Hill is that I had a week that I actually was thinking maybe I can actually start learning Team Rose. And, well, there was another kind of skip here in Bingo Highway for Team Rose, and I was actually supposed to learn it, but then I was like, wait, what if I tried to focus here, and I found this one? Then it was applicable to Team Dark and Team Sonic too. Then, someone told me, learn Seaside Hill, it's a really good level to get used to Team Rose movement, and well, I found the bubbles for Team Rose Seaside Hill, and then it applied to Team Dark and Team Sonic as well. And then someone told me, learn Frog Forest for some specific tech that Team Rose has that is called Power Flight. Okay. Oh, okay, actually, let's gonna show you the pulse game, whatever.
Alright, sounds good.
Actually, it's, depends a lot. Okay, this is not what I'm showing.
What is happening, dude?
It was so fun. Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm showing the old skip that I haven't practiced in years, just because if you kill the jelly like I just did, it's pretty much the same time doing the old skip or just restarting and trying the bubbles again, and since the bubbles is not being nice to me.
So, yeah, this is the more traditional Bingo Highway skip, I guess, where you play as Omega, you drop Shadow and Rouge off of the level, and then get on the pinball table, have Rouge fall, and then call her back up using the punch. And then when you get on the pinball table again, you could switch to her, and she's way above the level now, and you can fall to where you need to be.
I hope this is good. I actually was not actually counting. Yo, what's up, the community? Oh, okay. Let's gonna actually mash up. Let's gonna do a combination of things because I'm gonna be sure.
Yeah. It's right here. That could have sent him to the end of the level, but instead he wound up here. But luckily there is a different skip you can do on this next section. So
yeah, let's say this is another tech that actually was a brilliant thing found by Darkspine Sonic, and the legendary runner of this game in the past. But unfortunately, I actually obsoleted it by a bob boost, but it's still a very good backup in case the bob boost fails. And now I'm actually showing up the LTS thread in the end of the stage. Wait, why is Rouge here?
Rouge is with you.
Okay, I'm not showing that thread, never mind, I'm just playing this casual. This is still content, I know, this is funny. One of the... Actually, I was saying, for the bubbles you can have multiple results. One is actually landing where I just went now. That in this case was because I was short with the old skip. Other result is just in the goal ring. Another result is actually here. So it's really good to have this learned, just in case. By the way, this Bingo Highway is pretty much being a lot slower than LTS Bingo Highway. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check how behind I am, but I think I'm still good to make it for the estimate. It's just I need to play very well the rest of the run. Okay. Now here we just this way and we skip
theoretically you could make it all the way to the goal ring here. So what the trick he was going for was about to do was get rid of kill planes on that entire last pinball section. And so you can just get out of the first pinball table really early and fall all the way down to the goal ring and skip a lot of that.
They never expected
but unfortunately. Sorry, go ahead.
Do I have time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we have I can speak. We have our first 122 donation from Frozen Flygon.
Yo!
Thank you for Frozen. It is there's a lot more decimals to the version number, but I'm personally not going there. But surely we could get a 1-2 and then multiple more numbers donation. Sure. See if we can get the train going though. Thank you, Frozen.
Nice.
Big shout out to Frozen Fly on one of the people organizing
So
this
coming up
marathon.
is Robot Carnival. This is where we have to destroy a bunch of robots that Eggman gives us. And this is the first instance of pretty important RNG in the run, because we want to get level 2 Cream, or sorry, level 2 Rouge, which he got pretty much immediately. That was very good RNG.
Yeah,
Having
it was.
level 2 Flight destroys the robots extremely quickly, as you just saw.
That is the first thing, and now after that, pretty much what I want is all Shadow and Omega level ups. I need them to be level 3 for one particular wave that has all golden turtles, because starting that wave with okay, that was this kinda works. Okay, let's go. Starting that wave with Omega level 3 attack is good, and finishing with Shadow level 3 is good play. Also, this is
That was silly.
exactly what I wanted, but good thing Omega level 3 is kinda destroying everything anyway.
So Revo right there tried to do a tornado in the center so that all the shield robots would run into it and lose the shields, but the tornado ended up just targeting one of the enemies, so it kind of threw that off.
Now I was about to take the balloon, and the balloon is later. So we have these yellows. Oh, that was funny. Almost took the Team Black by accident.
This was very good RNG though, right? I
Yeah,
feel like
it
you
was
got all your
actually
level
good
ups very
RNG.
quickly.
But everything is not working. It was because of my executions. RNG is actually very good. And that was oh no, almost great Turtles wave. It was good.
Yeah, it always sucks when you think you've destroyed all of them, and then you turn the camera a little bit, and there's
The
just
classic,
one.
what is this
straggler
guy
left.
doing here yet? That happens a lot actually. Here and Road Storm, that is very similar though.
One very minute detail that is actually pretty important is that after you Team Blast with Team Dark, you might remember that the game freezes typically for a short period of time, like time stops, but you can actually press Z during the cooldown for Team Blast to cancel it right away, which Revo's been doing.
Yeah, there is a detail about that, and it's that the in-game timer is frozen when you do that, but only the level timer, not the file timer. That is the one we use for the leaderboards. So if the file timer keeps going, well, it really doesn't matter having the time stopped in the run. And in the other hand, you're making the robots spawn later, because the effect lasts for like 10 seconds. So you're delaying like the 10 seconds everything. So you want
Can I
to
hop in with
cancel
some more
as soon as
donations?
possible. Yeah, sure.
Alright, we have a 122 from Cactus saying Bergie. Thank you, Cactus. And Echo
Bergie.
1224 for 10 years. We are now using Niers as a soul for Nier instead of X. Anyway, thank you, Echo.
Let's go. So now Rift Canyon has lost just an intro that we go on rails. And that's pretty much all.
Yeah, so now we come up on the infamous rail levels that you might have dreaded when you were a kid. Luckily, we don't have to rely too much on rail switching, which is usually the reason why some accidental deaths happen in this stage, because you're trying to switch to the rail over, but the game's not programmed too well in that regard, and you kind of end up overshooting the rail next to you. But in most cases, we can just jump off the rail and neutral stick and then drift to it wherever we want to end up.
Yeah, so that is so far the best
way. We don't have to worry about that.
Rail switching is useful and faster in some places, but not really reliable. So, okay.
Also, another bot boost there. That's a pretty standard one. Not
yeah,
too
that
bad.
is actually probably the only global bot boost. Oh, wait, I'm doing the Mystic Mansion setup.
Okay, now here we have something crazy. I think he's going for a bot boost off of the laser wall, which is absurd. I don't think you got something wrong went there, right?
I mean, the activation of the bot boost is actually kinda finicky. It's like, wait, why did you go? Okay, so you know what? Let's go to this.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to send you to the end. Right?
Yeah, to the
Where
end.
tunnel
But
is.
if
Yeah.
I keep going back and going back, I'm gonna take forever. Let's just actually show the stage. Technically, I had another bubbles, just that it was not the best result of it.
Do you know what went wrong there? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I activated a bit lower. The height
okay.
you activate actually makes difference in so many. And that's sad, but
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try to compensate showing some really cool OTS strat I have right now. I'm gonna just give it one shot, but I have something really good here.
It's actually good that you learned LTS, I feel like, because you have so many backups now for a marathon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking that if I... Oh, damn it. Well, I can bounce there and go way too high and skip all killing these enemies and using this fan. It's a really finicky strat and lovely. Did I take the checkpoint, by the way?
Oh yeah, you can target enemies with the tornado from really far away.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that first one didn't.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Yeah, here's a good place for a switch, actually. So, okay, it's funny that I actually ended up doing Red Canyon LTS, and I'm not really used to that. And yeah, what I was saying is that actually if I learn Red Canyon, I mean LTS overall earlier, surely I would have done this run to be LTS by default and donation incentive for to be normal with all the crazy stuff.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm gonna totally have that on mind. Thing is that when I submitted this, I still didn't have a LTS actually learned. So now we have one of the biggest skips. Depending how complicated it's gonna be, I don't know. I've been having good times with this bubbles now in this next stage, but this is a marathon, so I always expect this to go wrong.
Yeah, Rose and Sonic have very difficult bot boosts here, and I believe Team Darks is a little bit easier, but still very, very tough.
Yeah, just drive it pretty well, I would say.
That's really cool movement there at the start. Light dash, cancel, and then glide to the rail. Looks like, yeah, so the start of this level actually operates on a global timer.
Almost got the 24 cycle.
Up here.
I barely didn't make
looks like he's making 27.
Yeah, it's a very good cycle though.
Yeah, that cannon shoots every like 3.5 seconds or so.
So yeah, you're sticking to the cycle there.
Yep, and now we're coming up on the bot boost spot after these rails. I believe he's gonna manipulate one of the, or no, it's off of a rhino, that's right.
In the top actually.
So one of these rhinos on the rails are gonna pass by and he's gonna stun it. And then get bot boost state off of this. And he's using pauses there. Wow, that was perfect. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, he used a pause there just to help him adjust his control stick angle so that he could head to where he needed to be. Because one of the components about bot boosting is like you have to be very quick about getting to the spot you need to be.
Yeah, I do have my personal kills for this, but actually this is a really extremely precise bot boost because it's super easy to actually overshoot it. It's really hard to get the right spot. I just did
that was amazing.
Very well.
Yeah, you can overshoot and undershoot so easily, and Revo just ended up right above the end of the level.
Yeah, I'm actually very on point with this bot boost. I've been having like I don't know. I think I hit this bot boost correctly like the last 10 or 15 times. I don't know how, but I did. I'm very sure the frame window for activation is something about 2 or 3 frames, and well, somehow I have some good feel for them.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah, that was.
So
bullet station is always scary.
Yeah, that could have been way worse.
Definitely. It went very well. So I lost only 3 seconds over my split on my PB there, by the way.
So for Albatross, it has 3 phases, and you typically want to end them relatively quickly just to keep things predictable, because Albatross has these swaying back and forth patterns that I'm not sure if they matter too much in Dark, but for the other teams they definitely do.
This is just in case of backup, honestly.
Team Blast to freeze him. I've never seen that before.
That was the old
cool.
strat, actually. Okay, targeting went well. I'm not dead, right? I'm not dead, okay.
Nice.
Okay. No hero's moment here. Well, actually, the Team Blast strat is actually slower. But they got a bad first phase, so since Albatross has some right and left cycles, I was actually gonna get the bad cycle for the first strat, so that is like a very fair backup.
Yeah. Third phase of Albatross is very easy.
Yeah,
it's
third
just
phase
one fire dunk and he's dead.
It's the same as Egghuck. It's literally the same as Egghuck.
Yep.
Okay, Frog Forest.
I don't know what's in store for this, I'll be honest.
Yeah, this one is
Dark.
very complicated. We have a bob boost that sends you strike to the end of stage, but the end of stage is a really small place. So this can go very wrong.
Alright, first one off this guy, interesting.
Yep. This guy is actually not there for any other team, so that makes it Team Dark only bob boost pretty much.
Oh, you went really far, wow.
Yeah, the length should be good, but it's really hard to orientate for fall. I usually use these two mushrooms to know where I am. I think it should be fine. But if I don't
even
see
know
the
where
low,
you are right now.
if I don't see a low, I'm gonna... Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, all the way to the end?
Yes.
I thought it'd be like halfway through or something.
Nope. All the way to the end, directly.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's such a small platform to land on too.
Yeah,
oh
it's really hard. The orientation is actually the hardest part of this wall boost.
That's
so
wild.
If you thought that was hard, now things are starting to get interesting. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of this one. This one's crazy.
This one was a huge lab session that actually ended up destroying a level that was actually there.
Yeah, I think he ends up getting... Yeah, he gets spot boosted off of that guy's bullet up there.
Yeah, that is a fast setup, but the backup is just using this other guy. And, okay, it's good. Anyways, not much big of a deal.
Yeah, so I believe he's trying to end up at the end of the flower section. So there's like a flower you grab later in the stage that is kind of an auto-scroller. I believe you end up at the end of that section.
Wait, why is Shadow... Okay, second.
I don't know much about this setup, I just know it's very difficult. So hopefully
actually, the setup is not bad. Okay, time for improvisation. I'm gonna take the rings with Shadow and make me invulnerable. I'm gonna just go this way, and I'm gonna just restart. The road was totally offset there. I needed in some specific place to have my Q. It's really important where to go Shadow for this. And yeah, I do that setup as where I should. It's what I do for AL. This AL is obnoxiously short, but not
That's so
everything.
cool you can get it off the guy's bullet though.
Yeah. And this is a really complicated thing. It's the kind of thing that every time I'm in another rust, I really need some good seat, some good session to actually relearn it. It's a very specific one. I
think Revo and I were talking about this skip in particular once, and you said because your world record, there we go, very nice. Because your world record got this first try, it makes this split just a hell to run against.
Actually, this is the one that is a hell. I can actually skip the alligator section. I'm just gonna not do that because actually it was really painful to get here in the first place, so I'm just gonna play it safe. But from this, actually I'm gonna do a bob boost that is a bit shorter than the big one. Like, should be good.
Ooh.
Okay. So right now, if you play this game casually, for sure you're gonna remember this section right now.
For sure.
On my PB I actually skipped all this, just because, I'm the kind of guy that wants to compensate when something goes wrong, and I had a really bad Rock Forest on my PB. Had a death, actually.
Of course, there's a bot boost almost everywhere else, but we still can't skip the alligator.
I mean, I do, but it's very inconsistent.
Oh, really?
It's my winner card if the run is very behind. That is what I did on my PB, as I was saying. On my PB, I actually got the death in Rock Forest, so I went for this, and I ended this stage in 35 seconds, I think. That was nuts.
Huh. That is insane.
It is, yeah. It's a really complicated one. So now, if you like manipulation for team fights, hopefully I can show something really funny. Let's see if it works. There is a standard strat for this fight that is just switching to flag formation and thunder shooting, but I usually do that just in my second attempt because I have a kinda good thing for the first try, I guess. Let's see if it works.
I'm not sure what he's gonna go for here. What in the world?
I think the window is 1 or 2 frames. I think more than 1 frame. But yeah, if you stay as Shadow, Sonic is gonna come with a rocket axle. If you switch to Omega and punch to the right, immediately when Shadow is gonna rocket axle on your face, they just keep going and jump off and die. It's a very funny strat.
I've never seen that in my life. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is funny. It's not that bad as it looks, but it's it can fail. But it fails for some reason. The Thundershoot strat is a lot easier out of restarts. So let's go. Totally worth a shot, in my opinion. So we have one of the most cheated levels in the run. So if there is any donation now, surely it's gonna be a really good timing. Okay, Benny's out.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. There's actually, I don't think we do the flight glitch with the orb because we can just skip all of that in normal, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm talking about?
The power glitch.
Where you touch an orb during flight and then.
Oh no, we don't do that because there's a purpose that actually saves a lot more time.
Okay, that's what I thought. Right here we'll do another door clip. This is a different one where you switch to Rouge right as you hit it, and then you're able to go right through it. And then right there you saw you use the slope of the staircase to jump really high up and skip using the gong that's normally supposed to get you up there.
I'm gonna actually do this. I'm actually having some trouble with that strat lately, so I'm gonna just stick to this.
Oh right, we do the bot boost over here.
Yeah, this is the most recommendable bot boost for people starting to learn bot boost, but for Team Sonic. For Team Dark is not as easy. It is easy, but it can be a lot easier with Team Sonic. So
this one's nice because it's you go straight forward and there's plenty of stage to land on.
And also you cannot overshoot it because a big wall actually stops you, which is actually a shame because we could actually make it farther, but well.
That's funny.
Oh, why I did that? By the way, it's faster to just do this in case you fail in the wild ride.
Yeah, it's faster with Sonic and Shadow to just keep pressing and releasing B to kick like that. It's very easy to, as you saw, get an accidental tornado.
Oh
if you
no, Rouge, why? Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stage normally. There is a super funny strat. Yeah, I need Rouge to actually not be like this for that. If Rouge was actually just normally in the formation and not just slaughtering, moving up and down, I was actually going to be able to land as Omega, and since when Omega is walking, Shadow is on the left and Rouge is in the right, I will hit the 3 switches just at full speed and jump off. But well.
Yeah, it's really fast.
I need Rouge to actually join the formation fast for that. Now we have a really complicated ball boost here. Hopefully it works. It's one of the new ones.
Yep, so he's going to be doing, well, he's going to clip through the door first, and later he's going to be doing another bot boost off of a laser wall. However, he first has to get to the other side of it in order for it to work. So he's going to first get through that cage by using Rouge's dummy rings, which lets you extend your hitbox inside of the cage. And then right here, so he's going to try and get, yeah, he's going to try to get on the other side of the laser wall. He used the Team Blast there to get rid of the hammer robot in the room before, just so that this Thunder Shoot doesn't damage Shadow. And just like that, you saw Shadow got knocked through first, and then he used Flight to get past the laser wall, and then here...
This is not working. But I can actually land here if I get the no wall corrections. Sadly, I'm gonna just go for the old one. I wanted to give this one a try because I'm actually running live split and I can register a goal with it. But not happening today. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, they definitely got the idea.
You can land there. That section. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think it's insane that even though the level's indoors, it still just works anyway.
Rain?
Like, you would think the wall would stop you, but not so.
It should be around here. If I remember correctly, this ball boost land.
This looks so hard. There's like nothing to look at.
It's about here. Okay, that was not the best version, but I survived.
Not bad. You're much further in the stage, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not the best version, but it works. I'm gonna keep the rest almost LTS because there's one thing LTS is not allowing me. But here it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier, and we love stuff like that.
For sure.
I'm gonna use Shadow to see if I can get the Omega level up. I'm gonna Team Blast. No, I don't want to Team Blast, damn it. I'm gonna just step here.
Do you need Omega to be leveled up for the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that critical, honestly. I mean, it is important, but not that much. I can perfectly do the last gauge with Omega level 0. It's just that I need an extra ring throw for it.
Yeah. Luckily, you can grab that checkpoint as Omega. The game gives you a level up depending on which character you grab checkpoints with. And you actually get level ups depending on which character you enter bobsled sections with, but I think you were forced to enter with Shadow because of the light dash,
yes.
Right?
I mean, you can actually enter as Rouge, but yeah.
Oh, true.
You can, because you can actually just fly off, jump higher, and do a fly axle jump or the frame perfect thing at the end that gives you some extra height. And actually you make it, but it's stupidly precise and totally not worth it.
Yeah.
But it's there.
I mean, he'll be level 2 at least, which is not ideal, but it should be plenty good enough.
If I don't die, I almost died actually.
Definitely don't want to die. That'll reset all the level.
Yeah. I mean, really? Wait, no, I still have lives. Don't scare me like that.
Or no. I just meant like, if you die, you go back to
the last checkpoint.
The
that was
character
just
level ups being 0.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And particularly that in LTS is complicated because on this section you wanna fight some robots and you really want the abilities to be improved. But we can just do this.
Yep. There's the dummy ring trick again with Rouge. You just put him right on the edge of the cage and then punch at it with the Omega and you end up going to the orb.
Oh yeah, have a second chance. I have my Redemption right here. Actually, take note of that for ARCHIETHON 4 name. Redemption. It might be good. Okay, I missed something in Road Carnival. I'm gonna see if I get it now. Hopefully.
Oh, I see.
Hopefully this is so precise. Nice, let's go.
Nice. 20 frame. I didn't even realize you missed the first one. Yeah, so there's 1 frame during
it's a 1
those
frame casting glitch.
You can get it in Robot Carnival as well, but there's 1 frame. If you press B, it will overlap the in-game models with the cutscene models of the characters, and the result is that abomination you just witnessed.
Okay, RNG is actually being good. RNG is being good. I want Omega level 3 as soon as possible. This is still okay. Level 2 worse.
Yeah, do I have time to hop in though?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Alright, we have a pretty large donation here from Anonymous, $300, and the only comment is just head. Thank you for the head, Anonymous. Either way, that gets us to 895. We're gonna try push for 9,000 as a big goal. We have the Emil head for Nia coming up. That is not too far off. How much do we need? We need another 80 for that, and Amori, obviously pet the dog, but also we have naming the character for Amori. All of those, yeah, we are very close to it. Essentially, we're just trying to hit 9,000.
Yo, let's go. Let's get for it. I mean, assume that I'm showing up a lot of really complicated tricks. So let's say mine was a reverse incentive. I do the tricks and you can feel like you want to donate for them later.
You pay for them retroactively.
Yeah, it's like give me a tip. Give a tip to the marathon for the tricks I already got.
Yeah. Yeah. So Robot Storm is. Seemed like there was a bit of RNG at the start. You were talking about how you got good level ups.
Omega level up is important. Now Rouge, but I had a lot of time to get Rouge level up.
Right. Yeah, a lot of Robot Storm with Team Dark is just Team Blast because they happen to have the fastest of the 4 teams by a pretty wide margin, actually.
Yeah, and also
very quick.
Team Dark has some really complicated enemies, and some of them are like, no way, let's just do Team Blast. Whatever wave that is like potentially kill in less than 5 seconds is better to not Team Blast, which is not for every wave, so you get the idea. So the last 2, for example, have this kind of very specific robot that is like the hammer robot we're seeing everywhere, the one I built up in the jungle, but they have a helmet. You have to remove the helmet with a wind attack that comes from Shadow, and then you have to hit them specifically in the head. And that can take forever, so let's just Team Blast.
Am I able to swap in again?
Sure, good timing.
We have hit our 9,000 goal with Math Hacker with $122. Even the 122, nice.
Let's go.
So 122 for version 2. Don't think we can make incentive and hit 9,000 before. No, it says I think we can hit the incentive and hit 9,000 before the Nia run. We absolutely have. Thank you so much, Math Hacker. We have both Emil head and Amori pet the dog. Enjoy naming the category, I'm pretty sure as well. Nice job. Everyone is doing great.
Let's go.
Yeah. Awesome.
By the way, that was gold. That was a gold for Robot Storm somehow.
That was a gold?
Yeah, I don't know for how much. I think for by 1 second. Because my Summer Fest is like 1 second faster now, so yeah, how about that? It was the gold for Robot Storm. Yeah.
What was the IGT?
Like 217 or 18, I think.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah. It's very hard to talk about the IGT because, well, you know, so many Team Blasts, but...
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, for the moment I use, normally my Team Blasts, I am between 220 and 225, so... Yeah, it was actually very good. Okay, this is my favorite level. You know that, right?
This is your favorite level?
Yes. And guess
know
why?
That. Time for a mod,
yeah, sure.
We have another $5 from Draconikai. As a dog, I think I have a moral imperative to support the dog petting. I can read. Thank you, Draconi. I was wrong with the last thing, though. We are 50... How many are we off? My brain cell is, like, gone. We are $52 away from the ML heads, and we have this run and the biped run to hit it. We can absolutely do that. Anyway. Yeah. Good luck, Mira.
So probably just why this is my favorite level, right?
Yeah, I
the
forgot.
Very first input. Oh, this was last. The very first input you do is the bubbles activation.
Yeah, I remember Revo telling me that this level, you don't have to press anything at the start until. Do you just press A to do it?
Yeah, I mean...
Or like, what's the input?
The only thing I press is direction, so... and of course, Y to switch to Rouge. So I just run and land a Shadow like the cutscene does. So I switched to Rouge and Shadow is hit exactly in the moment I needed for a Bubble Boost, so I just Bubble Boost immediately out
That's
of
so
it.
funny.
It's so funny, yeah. But also this level is super fun, normal, LTS in every way. I feel this so far my favorite level design for Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, it is good with like every team, I do agree.
Definitely, definitely.
It's got some auto-scrollers in it, but they're not too bad. And you actually can skip them in LTS.
And of course, if you can skip them in LTS, expect me to skip them here too. The second one at least.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I thought that was the one that we skip usually that you just took, but it's the one coming up, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is, probably you know where is the Cannon Bubbles for Team Sonic, right?
Yeah.
The same one for Team Rose, actually. Well, actually Team Dark used to use the same, but because of reasons, we don't do that anymore. And reasons is that we have a faster one right here. It's a very precise one. That I think it went well.
I think you got it, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna land between these two ships here. There'll be a big blue ship that appears underneath. And the gold ring should be right here.
Yeah, right here.
Nice.
And you can also do this. I'm gonna try the one down strat. So for this, you... I didn't work, so... Oh, by the way, did you know you can do that?
What? Was that a homing attack?
Yeah, that was a homing attack, and Omega was who entered the gold ring, and I switched to Omega in the moment I landed, and Omega took the gold ring. It's actually very consistent for that. Yeah, it's actually very consistent for Team Dark.
Huh.
It's very funny.
I've not seen that.
Okay, we have Final Fortress. There is a story about Final Fortress personally for me, and it's that when I played Sonic Heroes casually, Final Fortress Team Dark was destroying me, and I lost. I had like 7 game overs or something like that in one set. So I really wanted my revenge, and that's why this was one of the first levels I started speedrunning. So
that's so funny.
Witness my revenge.
It is pretty brutal casually.
So witness my revenge.
He's gonna break the level, ladies and gentlemen.
So that was one bubbles there.
Another light dash cancel into rears there, that was sick.
Yeah, light dash cancels are sick, are one of my favorite tech. And it's one of the very specific things of Team Dark and Team Sonic. Because Team Dark and Team Sonic are actually pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
oh,
that was scary.
Close. Right. Stuns that guy as he's running towards him. Oh, beautiful. I think you should live here, right?
Yeah, I should be fine. This is this wall pretty much shows me my landing spot. I'm not sure if I'm.
He is a bit far to the right now.
I can just fix it. I can just go back and.
Yeah, he's good.
And I can just go this way.
Wow, this whole stage is just bot boosting. That's
okay,
crazy.
this is dangerous.
The cannon kind of
messed that up. Yeah, the cannon actually did something potentially dangerous. Don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait because actually the other cannon killed one of the enemies I was gonna use.
That's one annoying thing about doing or setting up bot boosts on enemies that have guns like that.
I need that ring actually.
You can go for this setup and then he'll just shoot Shadow.
Okay, this is actually going very wrong now. Because this robot is actually intimidating me. Oh no, and he killed this other one. Okay.
Oh, you're insane, dude.
Okay, I tried a plan B, but I'm gonna have to just do this LTS, I guess. Oh wait, I can go move. Okay, I have a backup idea. Just that I don't have rings, so I have to be careful. I can go back all this way, and I have rings here. Okay, good. This is a backup boost. Okay.
Somehow the only person I know that would just make up bot boosts on the fly.
Okay, that was a good backup. I think. I might be short actually. This might be wrong. I'm gonna try to land on the rails instead. This was some funny.
I mean, you're above.
I might get
the rails.
camera. There is a thing about bubbles, and it's that sometimes you hit some camera triggers you really don't want. So I'm gonna. Okay. I don't know where the stage is, by the way. So
Yeah, I think you have to land on the rails, which is scary.
this is super scary because also there is a big chance that my camera turns right before, and I have no checkpoints on this stage.
Yeah.
And I'm already
He's also on
losing
the part of the level where the lasers activate when you land on the rails.
Yeah.
So.
But for some reason they're doing nothing. So
Oh, they didn't activate though. Maybe you like skipped the trigger for him or something.
I don't know what they didn't do, but actually it was slightly faster than LTS because of the moment I had in the last moment. Thing is that for the last bot boost, normally it's good if you get it first, but things can get really rough if you don't. If you just have a bad moment. So let's move to the final boss of the run, and if things go well, I might actually finish underestimate. Because yeah, that is why I say the safe play for this category is actually bringing a very generous estimate, because a lot of stuff can go wrong. But I hope people will enjoy the showcase, because there's a lot of really funny tricks to show on this game, and especially in this category, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely broke this game in half, that's for sure.
I'm not gonna say I'm not proud about that, because I am. It's like I had so much fun with this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Egg Emperors you can defeat very quickly with level 2 Rouge. And thankfully, if we get front of Egg Emperor at the start of the fight, we can get that very quickly. So right there's flight level 1, and then this balloon up here is flight level 2 right away. Now we just wait for him, and then thunder shoot at him. Oh, nice. Is this a 1 cycle?
No, because it's shield. But yeah, actually
yes, it is. Let's go.
Let's go. Very underestimated,
That was awesome.
but barely overestimated. But yeah, time.
Yeah, that's time, by the way.
So, well, that was actually a good kill for Egg Emperor. It was my goal because I didn't have a good goal on it. So. I never practiced Egg Emperor.
That was really cool. Omega was attacking. Well, you had both characters attacking him at first, and then Omega stopped, and you had to like get Shadow to start.
Yeah, it's really hard to
dealing the last hit on him.
So, well, that was Sonic Heroes. That was Team Dark. One category that is actually not really popular, but no, it's amazing. I really love this game and this category in particular. But everything is really fun. Joey, for example, is runner of every other team, but mostly LTS categories. That is a version that is more glitches restricted. Not entirely glitchless, but we have some selections, so we show up some very alternative strats that are also very cool. I recently learned the version for Team Dark, actually. Well, now you're actually grinding for Team Rose normal, so you are doing ball boost. And really insane ball boost, I must say.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of Team Rose stuff, and maybe not as many bot boosts as this category, but
I think it's probably in the same level of difficulty. Team Rose, just to give some notion, is like the world record right now is 30 minutes, and for Team Dark it's 45, so it's a lot shorter category, which means it's a lot more optimized overall. So yeah, it's really complicated. So well, good luck with the grind, of course.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're interested in picking up the game, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sure Revo would agree.
Of course. So well, I think if you guys are needing to just go transition, I will first give a big shout out to everyone organizing ARCHIETHON. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They have been doing a lot more good than they think. I'm just gonna say that. I've been restreaming yesterday also, and it was a lot of work, a lot of adrenaline, and they were all the time giving me very good vibes, and all this whole thing they're doing is amazing, so big shout out to them. And of course to my commentator Joey, to Sonic Heroes community, a lot of really cool people, to Celeste community that this is at the end, the event of Celeste community, so big love to everyone, and thank you for having me, and thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.